Okay, in this video we're going to look at the Hasbro Disney Rogue One 4-pack. It's the Revolt on Jedha. Comes with 4 figures. Get Jedha Revolt. This is a figure that's been released many times. You get the tank driver. You get 2 tubes and what's his name? Great looking figures, especially these 2. He's pretty cool as well. This figure is just filler. Rogue One, $12.99 at TK Maxx. So I thought I'd get this. Get Saw Gerrera, that's the name of the character. A battered veteran of the Clone Wars as well as the ongoing rebellion against the Empire, Saw Gerrera leads a band of rebel extremists. Saw's lost much of in his decades of combat, but occasional flashes of the charismatic and caring man he once was shine through his calloused exterior. Gerrera is bunkered on the ancient world of Jedha, coordinating a prolonged insurgency against the Imperial occupation. Saw's ailing health has not withered his resolve to fight. Adrio Two Tubes. Adrio Two Tubes is a mercenary pilot who flies alongside his eggmate Benthic. They share a nickname derived from breathing apparatus that allows Tognaf physiology to process oxygen in the atmosphere. Adrio's native word of Yor Tugna was conquered and occupied by the Empire, forcing him to flee as a refugee. With a desire to strike back at the Empire, Adrio and Benthic have allied with Saw Gerrera's movement on Jedha. Imperial hover tank pilot. Imperial combat drivers operate the Empire's arsenal of armoured repulsor vehicles. From troop transports to heavily armoured hover tanks, combat drivers are lightly armoured, relying instead on the thick skin of the vehicles to protect them in battle. Putting behind a checkered past by lending her skills to a greater cause, Jedha Revolt is impetuous, defiant and eager to bring the battle to the Empire. Used to operating alone, she finds higher purpose by taking a desperate mission for the Rebel Alliance. Great artwork on the box, European packaging. These 2 just look great, Saw Gerrera and Adrio Two Tubes. So let's get them out of the box and have a good look at them. 4 figures out of the box but still in the packaging. So you've got Jedha Revolt, hover tank pilot. You've got Saw Gerrera, he's an amazing figure. And you've got Adrio Two Tubes. Comes with a really long rifle. Great weathering on this figure. So some really nice figures you get in the set. Let's have a better look at them. First figure we're going to look at is the hover tank pilot. It's very similar to the Scarif Trooper. Comes in the same sort of rifle. Double barreled heavy blaster, whatever it is. Great detailing on the figure, 5PRE figure, so it's got swivel shoulders, swivel hips, a ball jointed head. Head's got a lot of nice paint apps to it. Goes forward that far. Can rotate. There's the back of the figure. Got that nice grille work. Thermal detonator, nice sculpting on the legs. Cool looking figure this. Nice shin guards. Nice sculpting on the trousers with some texturing. Nice midsection. Lots of paint work. Nice weathering on the rifle. Great looking helmet. Really cool figure this. Good look at the rifle. Lots of weathering on this. Really nice. Grips it really well. Great looking figure. So that's the hover tank pilot. Really nice figure. Okay, here's Jedha Revolt in a Pretty familiar outfit. Got nice quilting on the back of the figure and the waistcoat. Nice texturing on the legs of her trousers. The pistol fits into her holster nicely. Reasonable head sculpt. Got yellow stripes on the sides of her jacket. Tannish brown boots. Not a bad looking figure. She comes with this sort of headdress thing, scarf that you can put on. So not a bad looking figure. This is Jin Erso Erdu comparison. Okay, so this figure's pretty, it's been available single carded and then other packings, and with that giant AT-AT or ACT, whatever it's called, the Rogue One AT-AT. Okay, so that's Jin Erso. Next figure may only have 5 points of articulation, but it's a great figure, Saw Gerrera. So one of the main reasons of getting this pack is Saw Gerrera, because it's such a great sculpt, so much detail on this figure. It's got a cape, which is a sort of beige and orange red colour. Great looking figure this. Got all the detailing on the, it's got armour, paint apps, silvers, bluish greys. Such a nice figure. It's got the breathing apparatus there. Can't put it over his mouth. The head sculpt is pretty fantastic. You can see the scar on the face. Great looking figure. Hair sculpting is great. It comes with this staff, the pistol which can go in the holster there. Got raggedy trousers. Plus the metallic foot, robotic foot. Very Terminator-like. And then he's got this sandal slipper thing. Rather bits there, some piece of metal there. So he's been through the war, Saw Gerrera has. What a great looking figure. Just look at all the detail. Fantastic figure this. It's got a ball jointed head which moves, a bit stiff though. Great paint apps to the figure, especially the head, the costume. Look at all the silver highlights on the arm. Breathing apparatus in the back. It's got swivel shoulders. This one, sort of the armour gets in the way. Such an imposing figure. It's got hips that move. See the underside of the foot. Back side of the figure. What a cool figure. So that's Saw Gerrera. What an amazing, amazing action figure. So this one's just top notch. The detailing is just really great. This is the staff Saw Gerrera comes with, really nice. And there's the pistol. So the staff's nicely sculpted, a sort of gunmetal grey colour. The pistol the same. Really nice. It's just such a fantastic figure. Detailing. Quite a cool character. Really nice. Amazing figure. Puts you in mind of sort of the battle damaged Darth Vader. Old Saw Gerrera, such an amazing figure. So he's definitely worth picking up. Amazing figure. Okay, so that's Saw Gerrera. Really cool figure. The next figure is amazing as well. It's Edrio 2 Tubes, and he's just an amazing looking figure. You notice his jacket's all nicely weathered, very textured. Got two pouches on the back, some webbing. He's got the tubes, the breathing apparatus, goes into his head. His head moves really nicely. You don't want to move it too much because you don't want to snap the tubes, but what a figure, man. He's got ball jointed head, swivel shoulders, swivel hips. Cool looking figure. What an amazing looking figure. See if we can get a better focus on him. So Edrio 2 Tubes. Good detail in this head sculpt. Spikes coming out of his head. What a great looking figure. Really nice. There's the back. It's got lovely sculpting detail there in the back of his head. Around the scarf area. Great looking figure this. Just the weathering on the jacket is top notch. Sculpting on trousers is good. And boots. Because of this huge long rifle. Which is unweathered but still looks pretty cool. Really nice. It's a great looking figure. Duo can hold the rifle like this. Quite cool. It's a long rifle though. It's better if he holds it by the barrel. It's a nice looking weapon, that. Figure's just pretty decent as well. This looks so cool. So that's Edrio 2 Tubes, really nice looking figure. One of the reasons to get the pack. Why is this pack worth getting? Well, mainly for these two figures, they just look so great. Especially Saw Gerrera, just an amazing piece of sculpting with lots of paint apps, detailing. 2 Tubes is great, he's a great looking figure. Jyn Erso is unnecessary to the set because you probably have her already, and the hover tank pilot's not bad either. Now you can get the hover tank in the Black Series. I mean in the vintage collection. Still not a bad figure, this one. Saw and 2 Tubes are the main reasons you want to get this pack. They just look so great. So you can find it at discount still, especially in the UK. You might want to pick it up because these two figures are just amazing. Okay, they're 5 PRA figures, but the sculpting on these figures is just top notch. Okay, so if you can find it at a reduced price, definitely worth picking up. And they've got them at TK Maxx now for £13. Might, if you're lucky, find them for a tenner. Great looking figures. In terms of sculpting, the amount of paint, especially those two. And then the Jyn and the hover tank pilot, pretty cool as well. Okay, so it's a pack you might want to pick up. Right, cheers, bye.